your name in stars. I mean, I always like to see my name in lights. You could do that as well. So where I'm going to teach you step by step. And if this is your first time with me, then welcome to the club. And if you are a regular, I just want to say thank you so much for all of your support. And don't worry if this is your first time. I'm going to teach you step by step. And if you make a mistake, you know what? First of all, no big deal. Nobody cares. And also, you can always pause me. So if you think I'm going too fast or anything like that, always feel free to pause me as well. Okay, so Matt, do we have anybody that's chimed in so far, or?
Yeah, Maddie and Mama, hi Timree, can't wait to paint this. Maddie is here from CDM.
Ooh, I love my Corona Del Mar.
Air hugs.
Air hugs, air hugs. Who else?
Deirdre says, hi Timree, Nola is excited to paint today.
Yay!
Heather says, hi Timree, we are painting at our grandma's house in La Quinta.
Oh my gosh.
And she is joining us.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Love it when generations paint together, Matt.
Janice says, hi Timree, it's Isabella. I can't wait to paint with you today.
Oh my goodness. Well, hello, Isabella. And also, I know that Isabella is doing a great cause with her paintings. In fact, some of you, and I think this is Isabella that her mommy talked to me, but I know that some of you might have so many beautiful paintings, and you're like, what do I do with all the paintings? And you know, it's okay to keep your favorite ones, but I know that perhaps Isabella is doing a really great thing, and she is selling some of her paintings for a great cause. So I think that's a great way to, if you have some paintings and you want to maybe sell some of them and raise money for either a local charity or any of the charities that are all over the world, that's an amazing way to do that. So I want to say I'm very proud of you for doing that. Wow, I'm getting emotional. It's just so awesome. So awesome. So anyway.
Oh, got a couple more.
Oh, got a couple more.
Jennifer says, hi Timree, love your classes. Madison is here from Irvine.
Great. Hi, Madison.
And Lauren says, the Packer girls are here from
Arizona.
my
love Packer girls. You got quite the collection. Yeah, you could probably raise a lot of money for charity with all your paintings. So, anyway, that is so awesome. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. And, well, just make sure, like I always say, that you need to make sure that you have a tabletop, because you guys, after 3 months, I mean, mine is a disaster. And then I have my cup of water, my napkin, and let's face it, I've got a messy tabletop here. I mean, it's never going to change. I always say that I'm going to get all organized. And did I do that this weekend, Matt? I kind of cleaned it up a little bit.
You actually did.
A little bit.
You got it pretty clean.
I was going to get a new tablecloth, but one step at a time, everybody. Okay, so I always like to start off with 2 whites, okay? And remember, this is like liquid gold here. And if this is your first time, you're going to realize that you run out of white a lot. So, also, please excuse all the writing on my hand. I am a girl on the go with a million things to do. So, yeah, I just write it on my hand in Sharpie. Okay, also, I didn't have a piece of paper, and, you know, you just have to do what you have to do. Okay, so I got 2 whites, then I'm going to grab some black. And I don't know about you, some of you might actually be running out of paint after 3 months of painting with me. Wow. It's time to reload. I got my chocolate brown, so I've got black and chocolate. And, again, if you're used to painting with me, you know that I'm at my kitchen table, and it's hot. And guess what? Today is like one of the hottest days of the year. So I told my husband maybe, well, he actually told me that we're looking at air conditioning. I'm so excited. So let's go ahead and grab some ugly mustard here. What do you think, Matt? After all these live streams, it's time to get some air conditioning.
You need to invest in some air conditioning.
Woo-wee! Let's grab
some
some
green.
green.
It's an investment.
It's an investment. It's a green. Let's get some dark green here.
Because it is toasty.
It is toasty in here.
We're rolling like 90 degrees.
I just need to hold up a marshmallow up here, and I'll make s'mores just right here at my table. It's so hot. But and we're just in little Costa Mesa. We don't have to, I mean, we're not even in Arizona or something like this. Okay, let's grab a little bit of dark blue. My husband's actually from Las Vegas. Now it's definitely hot there. A little dark blue. Now we need some dark purple. Like so. Some dark purple. What other color? Oh, a little bit of pretty yellow. A little bit of pretty yellow. This is going to be a fun one to do. You know, I try to, again, love the suggestions. I love the suggestions. You know, somebody wanted mountains, so I'm feeling like this is a little mountainy. And I'm not sure if some of you saw, but did you see what Thursday's class is? Do we need to talk about how cute this one is? And you get to design your hat and scarf. So if you want to do pink or turquoise or something like that, you can. And then also, if you're not super kind of lake campy person, you could turn them into palm trees. What? So your little golden retriever could be at the beach. So cute. So cute. Okay. Now I'm going to do a little bit of orangey red. Ooh. My hair is going to go up. Oh, and just a little bit of turquoise. A little bit of turquoise. Okay. So the colors I have today are 2 whites, orangey red, turquoise, dark purple, green, pretty yellow, ugly mustard, chocolate, and black. And I'm officially putting my hair up. Good thing I didn't clean up my pencil, because now I'm going to be doing that. Okay, Matt, you ready to change the camera?
Let's do it.
Okay, so, interesting. I have the wrong brushes. Okay.
Just in case, because it's getting a little cut off there, but
what's getting cut off? Oh, the moon.
There's a moon behind the Reach for the Stars.
Can you put the moon? Can you put my face somewhere else?
Whoops. Yeah. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if I can move you.
Put me over.
Oh, there. No.
Yeah. Put it over here. Put it over here.
Sure, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's off the bottom.
That's fine. It's gonna cut off my cup. No one needs to see this.
Okay. There, I'll make it a little bit smaller too.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you, honey, for your technical.
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone should have 4 brushes. The first brush you should have is your largest brush. That's your fatty. Your next brush is a little bit smaller. That's your medium brush. Skip a brush, you'll find your littlest brush. That's your baby. And then you have a brush that's in between your baby and your medium. We call that the tween. Please grab your tween, tap your water, and do a little puddle next to one of your whites. Doesn't matter which one. Tap and puddle, tap and puddle. And you're going to get a big puddle the size of a quarter. A big puddle the size of a quarter. And if this is your first time, oh, you can't even see this. Matt, honey, you have to tell, look, I'm trying to show people Levy's and I got to raise it.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that. There you go. There's a picture.
There's a picture down there and you can't see it, so I got to hold it up.
You sure we can move that to the other side? I mean, you know.
Okay.
It'll be all right. There you go.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay. Let's go ahead and grab a chunk of white and zhuzhi in your puddle to have a watery white situation. There you go. Watery white situation. Let's make sure. I think we got my one grandma. It's her first time, so welcome. You just wait. It's going to turn out amazing. Okay. Watery white situation. Then I'm going to grab just a teeny tiny little bit of chocolate. Zhuzhi in my puddle to get a light taupey brown. Light taupey brown. I'm dripping this everywhere. Matt, any more comments? Make sure it's pretty light. Whoa, we got a lot of people today, huh?
Hey, okay. Karina says, hello, Bella Bland here.
Hello.
So excited to paint with you, Timree.
I am so excited too.
Deborah says, hi, Timree. I'm painting with my big sisters today. This is Mary.
Oh my gosh, hello, little Mary and your big sisters.
And she also says, please do a giraffe sometime.
Oh my gosh, hello. Did you miss the giraffe from last week?
We did a giraffe.
It's right there, Matt. Grab it.
Where's it at?
It's right there.
It's in the stack right there?
Yeah. And it's on my Thursday class, so you might need to upgrade to the gold package, but it's right there.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Look at.
This is a pretty awesome giraffe.
This was our Thursday class. How cute is this? Oh wait, you can't see it.
Oh.
How cute. That was the Thursday. Okay. Next.
All right, next we have Rebecca Ishibashi.
Oh yes, I know Rebecca.
Does anybody else notice that she has not started yet, and it is 3:35? Well, we're started. That's weird. I thought we started right at 3:30.
Interesting, Rebecca. Please send another note to make sure that you're doing it, that you can see me.
Okay. Colleen says hi.
Hi, Colleen.
Lauren Packer says in Arizona we could cook eggs on the ground. It was so hot. It is hot.
Okay,
Here,
let's
too.
go ahead and put a dot right here in the middle, everybody, like we normally do. Put a little dot right there in the middle. And then we're going to go ahead and cut that in half right there and cut that in half right there. Great. Also, just to remind you, especially if you're new, I have 2 kids, a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old, and sometimes they pop in while mommy's doing a live stream, so please excuse if there's any noise in the back. Just doing the best we can. Yeah. Okay. This is our little mountain. So I want you to go like this. I want you to go like this. See that? Above this dot and under like that. Okay? Above this dot and under like that. Okay? Perfect. Then we're going to come right here. So here's this dot. And right here, like let's just say like this is like the halvesy spot. Which technically I just made you go under it, but whatever, you're fine. Okay? So let's go ahead between here and here. Let's put that cut that halfway. Also, darlings, if this is your first time painting with me, I just kind of wing it. You know? I've never taught this before, and I just kind of go for it. You just trust the process. Just trust the process. Okay? So, right about here, that's going to be kind of like our lake. Let's go ahead and bring that across. Like that. You're like, okay. Okay. Then, you're going to go ahead. So this is where your lake goes across. Right here is where we know to go ahead and do our little triangle. Like that. Okay? So this comes across. And then you have like, you know, a little bit of space here. Triangle. Remember, always pause me. You know, and let's just say that you're painting with somebody, maybe a sister, older sister, older grandma. You know, everyone goes at their own pace. But just know that painting with me is where you just kind of let it go, and I kind of hold the brush. Look at where I hold the brush, okay? And when I say go like this, look at, boom. That's what you do. Just kind of a little swoop it down, okay? We don't go like this. I don't know, I'm painting for the first time. I'm trying to look at it. It's just a lot for me. No, just go like that. Remember, we're like outdoors camping. Nobody's tent's gonna be perfect, okay? And then I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna swipe it down like this and flip it, go. Okay? Just like this. Oh, and flip it. And connect. Just really loose. Just really loose like that. Okay? And then I just take it and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do my other little triangle like that. Boom. And down and down and boom and boom. And that is what you do. Okay? So when you paint, just think of it like drawing. Okay? And if you need to pause me, pause me. But otherwise, tap a little water, get a little bit more. And we have our little lake that comes through. So right about here, we're just gonna kind of like this. La, la, la. Okay? You're like, okay. La, la, la. Super technical here. Super technical. Okay? And let's just go ahead right here where it kind of goes like this. Just bring it, just kind of bring it over. Just kind of bring it over. Now, my darlings, I think that we're actually going to be painting over the moon, but I want you to have a practice, okay? Now, you are welcome to have a full moon moment. And in fact, maybe it might be easier for you to do a full circle. Wow. What a magical night if it was a full moon, right? So you can have that full moon if that's more your vibe, but I was really feeling the crescent moon. And when after you do that, you could just take it and then cut it. Get your crescent moon. But you know, or just draw your crescent moon. Whatever you feel comfortable. I actually think we're going to be painting over that. So that's a practice. That's a practice. Okay. Oh, and let's just put right here, let's put a little line right here. So like, wait, what did you do? What? Just put a little line right here.
Just fixing a toy for son.
Okay. Great. Okay. Let's go ahead and put our brush in the water, my darlings, and let's grab our fatty brush, and we're gonna grab our fatty tappy water. Oh, and please, I mean, I know a lot of you got your sisters with you, your brothers, grandma. I love suggestions. And trust me, 4th of July is coming up, and those are going to be adorable. But I love suggestions. Okay, for paintings. Okay, let's grab our fatty brush, and we're going to grab, I just showed you the dark blue. We're going to grab a chunk of dark blue. Look how much. Okay, so first timers, we don't mess around. When I say grab a chunk, I mean it. Then I'm going to grab a chunk of purple. Look at how chunkalicious that is. Blue and purple. And then I'm going to grab a little chunk of white. See that? When you're ready. And this is so important. I really want you to be free with it. Watch this. Wipe it off. You see how you're going to have white moments? Look, I went over that. It's almost like a cosmic something when you have that little white. And then you're going to pause, tap a little, I mean, not pause me, and grab just the tiniest corner of black. Okay, go. You're just painting chunky. Tapping water, grabbing blue, just that little corner of white. Work it. All right, Matt, any other comments? We good to go?
We have Colleen says, I love camping. Isabella says, hi Timree, I'm painting from Illinois.
What? Illinois? That's awesome. We've got a lot of Isabellas, Bellas, Izzy's. I love it. Illinois. I think you might be my first one from Illinois. So awesome. I would love to know how you found out about me. You never know. You never know. So notice I'm always grabbing, I'll just grab like a little bit of white. Look at this, just a little bit of white. See how it kind of has that little cosmic little feel? I know for a fact where I live, the starry nights do not look like this. So I'm always grabbing a little white, little purple, little black. And you know what? Again, some of you are with, newcomers, and don't forget to tell them, like, hey, that looks real good, okay? I always like to say a compliment goes a long way. So if you feel like they have a good cosmic sky going, then you need to say, love it and leave it, okay? So don't keep working at it, just love it and leave it, like so. And when you're done, you're gonna wash it. Wash it good. I'm a sippy. I'm having an iced coffee today because I have a lot to do, okay? I have a lot to do today, and that's why. Okay, so I'm going to keep my medium brush, okay? See this like disaster right here? Excuse me, Matt, darling. Can you put up the video so I can see it? So then that way, thank you. Wow, my cosmic sky looks good in the picture, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna take my white. That's kind of a disaster, dirty white. It look, has a little blue in it. Okay, I'm gonna put a little black in there. And a little chocolate. Wow, my paints are even drying because it's so hot in my kitchen. It's okay. I do it all for you, everybody. Do it. Okay. We're going to get like a grayish color. So it's like grayish, chocolate-ish. Like a stone. Once you have your stone, let's go ahead and just... And watch, look how fast. Boom. Color it in. Get it, get it, get it. Chunk, 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 chunk. You know, I just put a little bit over there. And look at how I just go over that drawing line. No drawing lines. Boom. Get it, get it, get it. Done. There's no time to think about it. And trust me, if you feel like, I don't know if this is the proper stone color. Okay, there's millions of stones. Trust me, it's fine. It's fine. Okay? And then you're going to take it, just tap a little water. Then you're going to grab just a little corner. Don't even wash your brush. Just grab a little corner of white. I'll kind of wipe it off. And I'm going to hold it. Look at where I hold my brush. Okay? Way back here. I'm going to go like this. It's almost like the moon is kissing, just kissing the top of the mountains. Just like that. And I'm just going to shadow it off. Just kissing the top of the mountain. Like that. Okay? And then, wow, this tint looks a lot smaller than this tint. Oh, I think because if it goes like this, hold on. If it goes like, I guess it's about right. Hold on, technical difficulties here. Well, I just was feeling like my tint wasn't big enough, but we're fine.
That looks good.
Honey, you're welcome to go in the back with the air conditioning if you'd like.
Okay. I'll wait it out.
Well, I mean, it's fine. Okay. I'm having a hard time here. Does that look okay?
Yeah, it looks good.
Don't mind the kitchen in the background over here. I cleaned the kitchen. I cleaned the dishes off today. Okay, so let's. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna take my leftovers and just kind of go like this. I'm so sorry. This is bothering me. Normally I have this. Normally this is. Okay. There. Okay. That's a little better. I'm going to take deep breath. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take my fatty brush, a little bit of white, a little bit of stone, and a little bit of chocolate. So I have white, that stony color, and chocolate. You see that? Okay. I'm going to take it, wipe it off, just like so. You're going to have white moments. Something right here. Like that. Just like that. And you see how it's like a little chocolate or whatever? We're going to add some like little greenery and stuff there too. This is just kind of the floor. Okay? Okay, just gonna kind of, and you want to have those like white moments and stuff too. Now remember, if you feel like your tint is not big enough, okay, you can always take your tween brush. I'm just gonna do this because you know what? Sometimes you get it right on the first time, and sometimes you don't. And you know what? And that's okay. And that's okay. So I'm gonna tap a little water. If you feel like you need to move down your tint so it's a little bigger, do you see how I do that? It was gonna bug me, so I did that. And sometimes that's true, like when you're painting and it's like something's gonna really bug you. Okay, well we're in the woods in the camp, okay, and there's bugs. So maybe it's a part of the theme. I don't know. But this was gonna bug me, so I made this bigger. And maybe you love yours, so leave it. But if you feel like you need to move yours down, then move it. So you always, always, always can pause me if you just need to fix something, okay? If something bugs you, figure it out, okay? Then deal with it. darlings, let's go ahead and we're actually going to put in our little lake back here. So I'm going to grab my medium brush. I love painting with turquoise. It's going to make it just pop. So I'm going to grab my medium brush and zhuzh that beautiful turquoise color. And I'm going to zhuzh the turquoise, big chunk. Okay? And I'm going to grab a chunk of dark blue. And I'm going to grab a chunk of white. So Grandma, if this is your first time painting with me, this is the Timree technique. We're not mixing this together. We're just chunking it. So I got turquoise, white, and blue. And watch what I do. Okay? So I'm going to take it, and you're just going to pull it this way. Watch. And you're like, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. And you have blue moments. Look, it can go right up to the edge. Now, my water, wow, is that turquoise? Okay? Make sure this is straight. So, I'm just going to go ahead and grab some more darker blue. And bring it across. It's funny, my turquoise is actually a lot more turquoiser than what it is on camera, but like that. So okay. Wow, it looks, I'm going to put a little darker in it. And I'm barely touching it across like that. Whew! Taking a deep breath. Taking a deep breath. Oh, if you see me looking to the side like that, it's because I could see the camera monitor to see if, see how it's looking on the big screen. I'm gonna let you do that for a second. And when you're done, you're gonna wash it. Wash it good. Wash it good. And then you're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look up the my husband just left, so I'm gonna look up on my live stream, make sure. So I want to see the comments, you know. Okay, wash it. Let's go ahead and zhuzh. I'm gonna grab a chunk of black. You can kind of zhuzh the black. See that? I'm gonna find another spot for it. Then I'm going to grab some dark green. I'm going to make a really, really dark forest. That's what this tree is going to be. Okay, so I want a really dark green forest color. You might need more green later, so just go ahead and mix that dark green. Let's see if we got any more comments. Nope. Okay. Now, your brush goes two ways. It can go skinny and it can go fatty. See that? Great. So now I know it's like really dark and we're painting dark on dark, so I sure hope you can see this, okay? So I'm going to take that dark green really close, skinny position down, and then a little bit lower, skinny position down. Do you see that on camera? Yeah. And then maybe another one right here. Now, kind of like we've done before in our paintings, I'm going to take it, skinny position it, and I'm just going to flip it out. Always tap a little water. And look at, oh, I'm going up the page. What kind of color this in? Can you see that on camera? So if I did it on my napkin here, it's like this. Skinny position down. And then I take it and I flip it out. See? Remembering that trees are organic, so they're all different. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And we're going to add layers of greenery too. This one here. Let's add another one here. So notice that this one kind of comes back. We're gonna do one like right here. Not too high because we have our moon and our star. We need to have enough room to reach for the stars. Feeling very Bob Ross painting these trees right now. Which, P.S., like, that's a major goal of mine. I want to be like the Bob Ross of this generation, you know? That's my goal. Okay. Then, we're just going to do little babies. Let's do 2 little babies. And they can kind of go on top of each other. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Let's just kind of fill this in. It's okay if you went into your camping tent. Nobody cares. You might make it a little dirty, but then that makes it authentic. Okay, so whenever you make a mistake or you think you're doing wrong, trust me, that happens for a reason. Okay? Sometimes those little mistakes that you do actually make it better. So just embrace it. Okay, you might need some more green. I'm gonna grab more green. I don't know. So I'm not even gonna wash my brush. Tap a little water. I'm gonna show you the green. And this time I'm gonna grab a corner white. Okay, and I'm gonna go right in between these. Look at this, skinny position down. Watch. See how it's going to kind of blend into. The moon is hitting that one. Looks pretty. Looks pretty. More green, little corner white. There's another little baby here. And you can always tone it down by putting more green on it. Mine's like a little crooked, I'm not sure here. You can always tone it down by adding more green or whatever you want to do. Now the key here, which you can't really see, is that there's a tree that comes over the ocean, or the lake. You see that? So I want you to make sure you get that one done. So we're going to take this one, green. It's a little white. If you want to get fancy, you could take green, little white, and a little ugly mustard. If you want to get fancy. If you like to mix. Okay. And I'm going to put this, see here? It goes, look at the lake is in between there. The lake, you don't see the edge. So I'm going to go right here. Almost kind of like right down the center of that one. Look at all the way to the bottom. Flip it out. Huh? And then you're like, whoa, that's fancy. Because we're fancy. Okay? Yeah, you're an artist. Okay? You're an artist. And I love it when you have those like little bit of white highlight and a little dark. I'm gonna grab a little bit more. Skinny position. Maybe I'll put, and everyone's are different. So maybe I'll put another one here in the background. It's gonna kind of, might blend in with the darker. Maybe grab a little dark in there. Maybe we have another one. We have it, like, see how this is the moon? We can have another really high one. Kind of goes off the page. You can make the a little darker. So kind of just play with that for a second. Kind of play with your trees. You have some in the background behind the lake. Don't forget this one in the front. Add a little dark to it. So you have your dark ones and your light ones. And we have so many people painting with this today. I would obviously love to see those pictures coming in when you tag me at Timree, Timree. Because honestly, it fills my heart so much to know, like, okay, like it's working out good. Everyone did their trees, and it's pretty awesome. Okay, so pause me if you're still working on your trees. And otherwise, let's keep going. All right. Let's go ahead and let's grab a little bit of that dark green or a little black, whatever. And I'm just going to take it, I'm just going to kind of go dark right underneath here. It's almost like black. And kind of can put a little here, it doesn't matter. Just kind of like a little green mossy moss. Something like that. It's actually really cute. Okay. I don't know if you could tell, but we're going to be painting some marshmallows, see? Okay. Wash it, wash it. Wash it, wash it good. Okay. Wash it, because I'm going to use my medium brush again. I'm going to grab a chunk of that ugly mustard. So if you're new, you have your pretty yellow and your ugly mustard. However, the ugly mustard is really yellow oxide. And then I'm going to grab a chunk of white. And then I'm going to take it, wipe it off, fill it in. Confidence. Look at it. Remember how this can go skinny and fatty? Skinny, fatty. Look at this. Confidence. Fatty position. And boom. Okay? Boom. Color it in. Look at this. Boom. And then you're done. And then you're like, oh my gosh, look at those highlights. They look so good. Yeah. Okay. It's called the Timree technique. It's called the Timree technique. It's like you have a marker. Take a little white. And like, yeah, I'm just going to do a little highlight. Boom, boom. That's it. Just gonna bring it like this, slash, boom, boom. And it looks great. Can't wait to see the older sisters and how they're doing with their little sister painting. You know, painting with me really shows who's a perfectionist and who's not. And I love it when I have my perfectionist paint with me because it's a day to just let it go. And also, after time, it's like you have a whole new just way of feeling. It's a good time. So good, Matt? Maybe you can see if we have any more comments.
Sure.
And once you've done this, my darlings, you're going to wash it, wash it. You're going to wash it, wash it good. Okay. The last one?
Yes, this is the Isabella that did the donations.
Love it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, darlings. Let's grab our tween brush and zhuzhi the black. Matt, do you mind putting it back so I can see what I'm doing, please? Zhuzhi the black. And we're going to go ahead and put in that little triangle. That black almost looks green. What if we put like little paw prints over here? Little boom, boom, boom. Some bear tracks. Or maybe it's just you brought your dog with you. I don't know. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this black. Okay. And look at over here. Do you see how this is a little bit lighter? We're just going to bring this up. Look at. See how that little blacker moments, it's like some like grass. It's like you're layering it. Huh? Guys, that looks good. You can't really tell over here. See? There's some action going on. Then let's take a little bit of, so we have our black, let's grab a little bit of, just kidding, washi. We gotta get our fire in there. Okay, let's go ahead and zhuzhi chocolate. Now look at my chocolate. Where is it? Hello, it's right there. Oops, that was a disaster. Okay, my chocolate's under my paint. So sometimes like you don't need new paint, you'll just find it there. Okay, so all I want you to do is see how this is like a, kind of like a X. And everybody's is different. Like maybe you don't have a lot of room, okay? Like it can definitely be in front of your tent, okay? It does not mean that your tent is on fire. It just means that your camera angle is different, okay? So like this campfire is not touching the tent, okay? This campfire potentially might be touching the tent. And you know what? It's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do a long X like that. See it? Like that. I might take my leftover chocolate and be like, oh, chocolate. Oh, chocolate. I don't know, something over there. And cough. Deep breath. Oh, sometimes you just need to like, you know, take a deep breath. And honestly, like I'm serious. So it's like when you need to take a deep breath, it's like, let's do this. Okay, washi. Darlings, let's go ahead and grab, I'm gonna have you grab your tween, a little black, a little white. We're just gonna push. You can't really see, but like there's like a couple like little stones here. You see that? Stones or rocks, I don't know. But I'm just gonna go like this. Push it 1, 2, maybe another one up here. Oh, look it. Oh, it's going over the tent. That's crazy. Everyone's tent's different. You see that? So this painting, let me just paint the bottom. This painting barely has any room. This painting has more room. It's hard because, I mean, not that you guys can't tell, but I'm literally painting this completely sideways. Normally I am in front of the painting, but with the magic of live stream, it's not an option. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's put the fire in. This is going to be so fun. Actually, we're not going to put the fire in. We're going to grab our baby brush. Okay, grab our baby. You're going to grab your baby. Again, pause me if you need to. Deep breath. Okay, tap a little water. And I'm actually going to make a watery white situation with my babes. Watery white situation. Okay. Zhuzhi and twist. Now we're gonna do, this is our cute little pennants because we've decorated our campsite. Okay. I'm gonna take it, say from this light one all the way to here. And I'm gonna do it one big stroke like this, like a smile, confidence. Okay, so look at where I hold my brush. Way back here, like this. One big smile. Okay? And I want you to start thinking about what you're going to write in the stars. Okay. Then I want you to take a little bit more white. Actually, sorry, I want you to, don't wash your brush, tap a little water. let's just zhuzh a little black. Zhuzh and twist. Make sure it's pretty watery, holding it way back here, okay? Because that gives you a good brush stroke. Confidence. Just like this. See that? You're like, wait, what did you do? Right here. Just like that. Cute. Then we're going to, oh, wash it. Now we're going to grab our tween. I mean, it's so hot in the kitchen that this definitely is dried. I was so worried it wasn't. Okay, so I'm going to tap a little water. It shows you the pretty yellow. Grab a chunk of white. We're not doing the moon, so don't get excited. So pretty yellow and white, and look at this, chunkalicious. I'm just gonna pull it up, chunky. 1, 2, and it's like, oh, swivel, swivel. See that? Oh, it's a fire. I made it from 2 sticks. You got that yellow chunk, chunk, chunk. Little yellow, little white. We're gonna come up here, and I use the corner of my brush, my darlings. I'm gonna go like this. Pull down, 1 and 2, and fill it in. Halfway, 1 and 2, and fill it in. 1 and 2, and fill it in. Perfect. Perfect. Do not wash your brush. I'm gonna grab a little orangey red. And then slightly pull it up. You can have like a little fire moment. See that? Just like that. Just like that. Then I'm not gonna wash my brush. I'll grab some more red. And then pull it down. Pull it down. Boom, boom, fill it in. And boom, and fill it in. Remember that these little flags have been in the family for a really long time. Okay, actually, let's just pretend they've been passed down through generations. And they're a little tattered, and they're a little ripped, and some are falling apart. So that is why your triangles aren't perfect, okay? So somebody way back when made these for your family, and we are so proud to have them hanging in our campsite. That's so awesome. So that's why when you paint them and they're not perfect triangles, that's because they are made with love. And that's what you have to think of when you paint them. That's what I do. Whenever there's an imperfection, you're like, why? Why? Oh yeah, obviously these flags have been passed down for generations. Like, wow. That's what makes them so special. Okay? And if yours are perfect, then number 1, good for you. And number 2, maybe you're the beginning of the tradition of bringing out these flags. And wash it. Okay, let's just finish our flags, and let's grab a little turquoise. And do our little turquoise. Fill it in. Fill it in. I mean, later, afterwards, if you wanted to do like pink and purple flags, because that's more your vibe, then you can go over it. But I was just keeping it classic. Then I'll just wipe it off. Grab some blue. With the blue, I like to corner a little white. So with the dark blue, I corner a little white. Maybe actually, did I just grab purple? I don't even know. Let's go ahead and, can't even see that. Hold on. There we go, little blue ones. There. This is really cute. And then you're gonna wash it. Wash it good. Okay, wash it. let's grab a little green, a little pretty yellow and white. Chunk, chunk, chunk. Green, pretty yellow, white. I'm really looking forward to see this granddaughter painting. Now, you see this chunk? You're just going to take it right here and go like this. And 1 and 2 and 3. And I'm like, oh, there's some like little grass popping in. Just to kind of like, you know, see this? It's like, oh yeah, I just want a little bit of grass here. You know, just why not? And you want to have those little yellow moments, those little white moments. That's what makes it cute. And that's those little moments that they're like, wow, are you talented? I didn't know you were an artist. And you're like, yeah. And then you say, that's the Timree technique, and you need to paint with her too. Because then I could keep painting all these amazing paintings. So thank you for sharing this with your friends and spreading the word, because it helps so much. Okay, the time has come. We're going to do the moon. Okay, now I want to make sure that you leave enough room for your writing. Okay, so I'm going to use my tween brush. Are you going to do a full moon? I don't know. Maybe you're into that. Okay, I'm going to do the crescent. So I'm going to grab my tween brush and maybe just watch me first. But if you're feeling confident, then great. Take a little white. Also, if your white looks like this, look at this. You just take your finger and you're like, ah, so much more white. And I'm going to go ahead. And sometimes you could just make a letter C. White and yellow. And sometimes you're like, yeah, that's a bad crescent, and I'm just going to make it a moon. There you go. Either way. Either way. This one's a full moon. I actually really like the crescent. So let's say you're like, I'm so bummed. Like, I really wanted the crescent. I didn't do a very good job the first time. Like myself. How do I fix that? I'm so sad, okay? Listen, my darlings, you don't need to run and get your mom, okay? Because you can fix this. Like, this is the whole point, is that you learning how to do this yourself, okay? And just like taking a deep breath and like, it's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna grab my little bit of, my napkin, okay? Let me take a little water, and guess what? My water's dirty. Nobody cares. Okay? I'm gonna grab my dirty water. Look at this. I'm just gonna cut it like that. Okay? And you're like, okay, I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, and you're gonna feel like you really accomplished something by yourself. Okay? And also, if you're painting with somebody, just reassure them that, like, you know what, it's gonna be okay. Like, I've painted with Timree before. It's always gonna be cute. You can always fix it later. And you know what, the background should be so dry that, look it. See? And even if you have like a little remnants of the white shining through, maybe that's like the glow of the moon. And you're like, whoa, that looks so good. I didn't even think about that. So even if you have like a little bit of white on there left over, pretend it's the glow. Just pretend it's the glow. And you're like, I'm okay now. I'm okay. Okay, let's grab our baby brush. Woo! Grab a baby. Let's zhuzh the black. We're gonna do our marshmallows. So I'm gonna zhuzh the black. I'm doing black because it shows up. Zhuzh and twist. And I just want you to do 2 sticks like this. 1, 2. It's like an X. See that? It's like an X. Excellent. Wash it, wash it, wash it, wash it good. Okay. Grab your baby. Some more white. Chunky. White chunky baby. So I got white chunky paint with your baby brush. And then I'm just going to pull it. I'm going to bring this close. I'm going to use my zoom feature. Chunk it. You're like, ah, cute! Now, I'm going to take some more white. Now, I'm not sure if you noticed this because I'm all about the details, but there's like tiny little fireflies down here, like little doo-doo-doos. And I take the tiny little tip of my brush. I just go like this, like tiny little V's. Like little hearts. Maybe a little V here and a little dot, dot, dot. Okay, oh, hi.
Sneaky.
You little sneaky. I love you.
Mom, I want a chocolate cookie.
A chocolate cookie?
Chocolate cookie? Alright, let's do
Alright,
chocolate.
sure. Have a chocolate cookie.
Have a chocolate cookie.
Have a chocolate cookie. I don't know if we have chocolate cookies, but
Yeah,
we do?
We got some.
Oh, well, great. You can have one.
I'm too big.
Maybe a little twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. Okay, now it's time to do the reach for the stars. Okay? Shine bright, your name, whatever you want. So let me show you how to do this, okay? I think what I want to do, actually, is that this is going to possibly take a long time for you. Or I just want you to make sure that you do your best. Let me see. How do I want you to do this? I want you to take your baby brush and let's make kind of like a really light purpley color. Purpley blue. And I'm going to give you a couple suggestions, okay? So if you are feeling uncomfortable about this, you can first trace it on here. Reach. Can you see that? Do you see what that light has, like a light trace? Hold on. There you go. See how it has a light trace? So that way when you're doing your words for the stars. I might do cursive. Okay? Now, or you can just go for it. You can just go for it. And if you go for it, you know what? Good for you. And also, remember, this is like a constellation that's out there. So if people are like, I can't really read that. Well, good. Make them work for it. You know, again, it's just making it, figuring it out. If they don't know what it says, make them work for it. You have to like, what's that constellation? Oh, it says Isabella? Huh? And then you just take it and you dot, 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 dot. So let's go for it. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Because we can't put our little baby stars in everywhere until we get this done first. So I want you to work on this. And you know, maybe if you don't want to write anything, you just want to put stars, you're welcome to. Or maybe you just like write the word love. You know, maybe that's an easy, just like an easy word is just the word love. That's always a good one, you know, so you don't have to write a whole saying. Shine bright is a good one. You also don't have to follow your tracing lines perfectly. It's just taking your time. And you know, there's no rush. What else do we have to do this afternoon? You know? I mean, clearly I've got all my things. This is actually for tomorrow. Yeah, just take your time. It's a little tedious. I'm just going to put reach for the stars. And then, you know, while you're painting, you just kind of think to yourself, if I was to reach for the stars, what am I reaching for? You know? It's like, what are your big dreams while painting this? And I have to say, mine is painting it with you. I love being able to paint with people from Illinois, Arizona, Texas. It's pretty awesome. So it's true, if you reach for the stars, you might just get there. Just taking your time. How's that look? It's working. This one I did cursive. I'm definitely a cursive person. Just like so. Taking your time. Again, no rush. No rush. And if you get frustrated, like it didn't turn out the way you wanted to, remember, you can always wipe it off, or if you take that blue, purple, and black, and you know, it'll still have that beautiful kind of like starry kind of feel to it. Reach for the stars. Here comes the cursive. A lot of people don't write in cursive anymore, but I love it. Maybe I should do a special edition cursive class on my Patreon. That could be fun. There's the R. Bring this up. Those look like stars. Let me make this one go. See that? Reach for the stars. Okay, so if you need to pause me because you're still working on that, please do, because I'm going to show you how to do the proper stars and how to do the proper twinkles in the sky. You might just think we're putting dots in the air, but trust me, there is a system to this. So, solar system, that is. But, so yeah, definitely pause me if you're working on your lettering. Okay, otherwise, if you're done, we'll come back. Or if you're done, we're going to keep going. Okay, so this is how we're going to do the stars in the sky. So I'm going to wipe it off so I just have a little bit of white paint. Okay, and I'm going to do, this is how you do the proper twinkle. Okay, you do a tiny little X and then a tall pull through. Okay, so let's do another one somewhere else. Tiny little X, see, and a tall plus sign. Tiny X, tall plus. That is a twinkle, okay? Then you could do a star. A star is tiny little capital T, Should I do this down here? Can you see that? Okay. Upside down capital T. Upside down V. Okay? Upside down capital T. Upside down V. And you're like, dang, that looks good. I know. Okay? Then, this one is a shooting star. You can't really see it. See that? I need a shooting star for sure. I need to be wishing all night when I'm camping. Just like this. Then, okay, so maybe you put those in. Twinkles, whatever. Now, the key here is there's like, see how there's like big dot, little dot. Big, big, little, little, little. That's the key. So I'm going like this. I'm going to do big push like this. Push it, big. And push it little, do. I'm going to push it big, big. And little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push it big. Push it medium. Do, dee. Push it and a bit of do. Tiny little dots. And you're not going like this. I'm so tired. Are we done yet? Are we done? No, we're on the grand finale here. Okay? Sometimes I'll hold it way back here. Just barely touch it. It's like a little wand. Maybe I'll do another little twinkle. Huh? Think of this as your little wand. And how lucky you are that you get to do this. Maybe it's a gift for somebody. Maybe you're raising money for somebody. But every little twinkle in the sky is awesome. It's awesome. Let me grab my husband because it's time to move the camera. Matt! Okay, so once you do all your darling twinkles, and like I said, like all those little twinkles take time. Okay? And obviously the most important thing is your name. I'm going to sign Timree in the corner here. And you can still take some of that white, maybe add some more highlights. Remember I said, ooh, do you want to do bear trap, or maybe some little paw prints down here. Somebody's come to visit. Someone's about to grab, can you see those paw prints? Look at,
Yep.
Somebody's about to grab those s'mores. All right, honey, let's go ahead and change the camera. I probably look a little sweaty. That's okay.
Well, lot.
I got glow.
That's a lot.
This glow of the moon is definitely glowing on me in the heat in this house. But that's okay. That's okay. How's that look, Matt?
Looks great.
Okay, my darlings, I just want to say a big thank you. I hope that you always reach for the stars with painting with me and outside of painting with me. Because you know what? Dreams really do come true because I'm one of them. I'm painting with you. Some of you all across the country, and it's so amazing. So again, I just want to say a big thank you, and for all those newcomers that have painted with me today. And what else? Well, please share it on all your social media, or tag a friend, or send somebody a photo and have them paint with me too. You can tag me at Timree, Timree, and a big thank you again. All right, everybody. And maybe I'll paint with you Thursday, or maybe I'll see you next week. All right, everybody, have a great day.